Hi everyone, it's Brian here. Hope you're all doing really great. Today we're going to be looking at color combinations and how we can use these to help create more vibrant and better designs. Let's get to it. But before we get into this video, I'd like to ask you to please consider clicking on the subscribe button and liking this video. It does wonders for the YouTube algorithm, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'd love to have you as part of our growing community. Now with that said, let's get back to the theme of today's topic. So today we're going to be looking at choosing the right color combinations for our designs. And to gain a little bit more know-how on this topic, we need to understand that colors are also seasonal. That means they have hues that mirror the shades that one can see in the four seasons of nature. Each season has its own set of traditional colors that are typically associated with it. Let's look at this a little bit more into depth. So if we had to take winter colors, for example, true winters are high in contrast. They tend to be bold and bright and often have high contrast in their coloring. So if we had to look at some examples, we could see cobalt blue, and at the bottom there I've given you the hex code for it, emerald green, and holly berry. Now if you take a look at the three colors next to each other, you can see that their color temperatures, the tonality, they merge well with each other. One isn't more brighter than the other, and they do give a sense of a wintry feel. Now if we had to look at spring colors, well, spring colors are traditionally warm, bright, and have a clear yellow undertone. So for example, sun glow, alright, mango tango, and American red. Alright, again, they merge well with each other, they complement each other, the color temperature is close to each other. Even putting them next to each other, you can see that they fit with each other. One isn't more brighter than the other. And again, they have that yellowish undertone within each design. If we have to look at summer colors, well, summer colors seem more vibrant, saturated, and strong, where colors like yellow, green, blue, and pink just pop a bit more. So we have this pastel orange, pigment green, and cerise. Again, if you had to see them on a black background, they're going to pop a little bit more for you. They give you that summery feel when you look at them too as well. Autumn or fall colors have warmer undertones that are neither too bright nor too dark. Colors like mustard yellow, medium olive green, and browns complement each other. So we have like a mustard yellow, the medium olive green, and the autumn brown. Again, the colors are warmer. They're a little bit more subdued as well. Okay, and again, they complement each other. So how can we go about ensuring that the color combinations we choose for our designs fall within the same color season and complement each other? Well, in order to do that, there is a website which is called schemecolor.com. Now again, I'm not affiliated with this website. It is, however, a website that I have been using for a number of months now, and I find it absolutely amazing. Why? Because it helps to take out the guesswork of color combinations when I'm doing my designs. Now, let's go through this website, become a little bit accustomed to it so that you can see what it has to offer and how you can actually use it in helping you create your designs as well. So when we're on the home page here, we have a menu section and a search field section, which we'll get into those in a moment. At the onset, you could see a field here where you can actually type in a keyword that you want to find a color scheme for. It also shows you what's trending right now at the time of recording: Valentine, home exterior, pastel, the USA flag, Google, rainbows. These were all trending searches on the website, so the website wants to help you out by giving you some of the more popular trending words. Perhaps maybe it could be something that you were looking for as well. And then it also gives you these color bullets here. Now when you click on them, these are all clickable bullets here, and if you click on it, it's going to give you different color combinations that go with red. Alright, and to see these color combinations, all you need to do is just scroll down. Have a look here. We're spoiled for choice in terms of color combinations. Alright, and some will just have one page, others will have multiple pages, and basically you just go through them, see what catches your eye, And obviously once you find something that you like, you can click on it. So let's say we want, I don't know, vibrant retro. What I tend to do is I like to right click on it and open the link in a new tab. So if I see that it wasn't really matching what I want, I can always just go back to the previous tab and continue my search. So click and open a new tab. And now you can see the colors are larger. You can actually get a greater feel for the vibrancy of the colors, how they complement each other. And what's great about it is it also gives you the hex code down here at the bottom of each color. So then once you've created your design and you want to add a color layer in Photoshop, all you have to do is just copy or take note of the hex code and then put it into Photoshop. And I'm going to show you how to do this a little bit later on. But if we scroll down on this page, okay, it's going to give you a little bit more information about the names of the colors that they use. And again, you've got your hex codes over here that you can just basically highlight, copy, and paste into Photoshop or to Canva or whatever software you're using to help you create your designs. All right. They give credit to who created this color combination. So in this particular case, it was created by a user by the name of Manish. Alright, and you get your hex code, your RGB colors, and your CMYK codes are in the table below. So if we scroll down, we've got a lot more information that we can use. So here we're focused now on each color, what the name is, what the hex code is, the RGB tone, the RGB codes if you want to use it, for example, and your CMYK codes as well. Alright, if we click on this, you're going to get just more information about that particular color too as well. Alright, and then you have your different color tints, color tones, color shades that complement with that particular color as well. So it's an extremely helpful website in ensuring that when you choose your colors, you're going to choose your colors which are going to be the same in terms of color tonality, and obviously those colors that are going to complement that particular color, that particular theme that you're looking for. So let's look a little bit more into what this website has to offer. So if we go back to the home page here, so we're just going to click back. All right, what I can do is I can scroll straight down to the bottom as soon as I'm on the website, and again it starts providing you with different color tones and color palettes that you can choose from. So if you're uncertain as to what direction of color palette you want to look for, you can scroll through the first page here, see if there's something which tickles your fancy, grabs your attention, and then you can just click on it and then see what the color tones are, grab your hex codes, and then put them into your design as well. Alright, again, you have multiple pages, so you could spend hours just looking through different color palettes and maybe taking note of what the hex codes are so that you can use them for future use. Or you can do like me, you bookmark this website, and as soon as I'm designing, I have this up on one of my monitors and I just click on it and I go to it and I try to see what color palettes are going to motivate me, influence my color design, and then I move from there too as well. Now, you can also click on the menu. And the menu here, again, you have your color bullets at the top, and then it gives you some other categories that you can click on too as well. So if you click on flag colors, for example, and you choose it in a new tab, you're going to get different color combinations of various flags. So you've got a plethora of color palettes, and you can just keep scrolling through the different color combinations. And maybe even if you're not looking for a design that's flag oriented, but perhaps maybe you're inspired by the colors within a particular country's flag, you can obviously navigate to this website, choose flags, and scroll it and find the flag that you're looking for to help you with your color design. All right. If flags of colors isn't what you're looking for, you just click on back. All right. We're actually going to close this tab and go back. You can look at your monochromatic colors. Okay, so you're just scrolling down and you've got your bread white monochromatic, your tropical waters, bright pink monochromatic, okay? And again, you just simply right click on it, open it in a new tab, and then you've got your hex code, and you can get a deeper picture of the various colors and how they actually merge and complement each other for you to use in your design. Alright. So if we go back again to the homepage of this website, you can actually also search for a particular color palette or a particular theme. So again, let's say for example we want to choose spring. I was just looking at that yesterday and it's still up over here. St. Patrick's Day just finished not too long ago, so I was looking at St. Patrick's Day color palettes for my designs. Alright, so if we choose spring and we click on the search button, again, you're going to get a number of palettes. We've got 90 results found for the keyword spring, and you can go through them. You've got your pastel springs, your bright colored springs, spring and autumn here with some color combination, your monochromatic colors, your shades on green. I mean, again, you're spoiled for choice. All right. Now, how can we use this in our designs? Well, I've already chose one beforehand, and I went in and I kept to the spring tone, and I chose inspired from spring fields. And what this has done, what this website does, is it actually provides you with a photo, okay, from where the color palette was drawn. All right, and again, here in this particular case, nature is really helping us out here. All right, so I have my hex codes down over here at the bottom. If I scroll down, I can see the names of each color, the RGB codes, the CMYK codes. I tend to work with the hex codes, so this for me, this is the icing on the cake. So I don't have to stay going through all of the guesswork and trying to find out, okay, what colors are going to be really attributed with spring or whatnot, and which colors are complementing each other. I can come to this website, choose a particular palette, copy the hex code, and put it into my design. All right. So I've opened up a Photoshop. Let's just get to it. And what I did was I just created a palette 1200 pixels by 1200 pixels. And as I've stated in previous videos, I always like to create my guidelines. So I created a vertical guide and a horizontal guide at the 600 pixel mark. Right? And what I did, I went ahead and I split this palette into 4 equal quadrants, all right, which I created over here in the layers palette, and I created a color overlay for each one. Now in the color overlays, I just created them white, and for this example, I'm going to go into the website and I'm going to copy the hex code. So I highlight it, I right click on it, choose copy. I use my keyboard shortcut Alt and Tab to go back to my Photoshop, and then I click on the first color overlay. I click on the color, and in the color picker at the bottom, I'm going to paste Control V the hex code that I copied, and here we have the first green tone. All right. Now I'm going to do the other 3 just so that you can get a clear picture of how nice they look with a black background. All right. So let's go with Jasmine. So I'm going to copy the hex code for Jasmine, Control C to copy it, Alt Tab to go back to my Photoshop page. Top right corner, I'm going to double click on the color overlay, click on the color, paste in the hex code, so Control V, and here we have the Jasmine color. Again, they're already complementing each other. Even looking at it, you can sense that they go with each other. Alright, let's go back to the scheme color. And now I'm going to choose the radical red. Tends to be a bit more in the pinkish, but they called it radical red. So Control C to copy, Alt Tab to go back to Photoshop, and I'm going to put it down in the bottom left, so it'll be close to the green. I'm going to click on it, Control V to paste the hex code, click OK, and click OK. And now we're going to do the last one. And now I'm going to choose French Plum, hex code here, Control C, Alt Tab to go back to Photoshop, bottom right on the color overlay, click on the color, and I'm going to paste the hex code there. All right, click OK. And now we've got 4 of the colors from that color palette which complement each other. I just obviously created 4 smaller squares within this larger square for the example purposes. Obviously, if you're creating a text-based design, you could create the color overlay on a particular letter or a group of letters or a group of words, and obviously paste in the hex code for the color that you want to select in order to give it a nice bright appearance on your t-shirt design. All right, now let's take a look at if you had to choose a wrong shade of color, a wrong tone. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the bottom right one, which was the I believe it was the French plum. And what I did was I grabbed one of the autumn colors, and I already pasted on it. And if I had to clear the guides, so Control H on the keyboard or Command H on a Mac, if I had to look at this color combination, I can see that the top three, so the top two and the bottom left, go well together. This bottom one on the right just doesn't sit right. I mean, it looks a little bit more subdued compared to the other colors. So this is where you have to look at your color tones, the color temperature that you are using to make sure that when you're putting together your color combinations, they're going to complement, they're going to match, and they're going to look good. All right, so I'm going to put back the French plum color, and I can save it and upload it accordingly. Obviously, I'm not going to do that because this was just for the exercise. But let's go back to the website here, all right, and look a little deeper. All right, so again, let's say, for example, we've got the 4th of July coming. So I click on 4th of July, all right, and there's only two palettes. Let's take a look. Color palettes for the 4th of July. So if I click on Open Link in a new tab, it's going to give me a little bit of text, okay, and give me different color palettes for the 4th of July. Okay, so you can go into that, obviously copy the hex codes. If there's something that you like over here, you can click on it. You've got the information here. You scroll down, you get the name, hex codes, etc., etc. All right. Again, there are so many different color combinations. We are spoiled for choice in using this website. Spend a few minutes looking through it. If you happen to be one evening just sitting around and you want to maybe see if you can find some color palettes that are inspiring to you, key in a couple words here. Maybe your favorite football team, or maybe your favorite baseball team or hockey team. I'm a Red Wings fan, so if I had to type in Red Wings, all right, you've got obviously Red Wings, red and white, so there isn't going to be much in terms of looking at it, but I don't know. My brother's an Edmonton Oilers fan. Edmonton Oilers. All right, so you've got the color combinations for Edmonton Oilers. If you want to maybe see of all of the teams, you could type in NHL. Let's see what comes up. All right, and in NHL, you've got all the color combinations for the various NHL hockey teams that you can obviously use if you're creating a team fan design, or maybe perhaps you just want to use the color combinations from that team in your own personal design. I think you get the idea of where we're going at. Use this website to help you find the right color palettes, the right color combinations for your designs, so that you can create your designs according to the season that are going to pop, that are going to look good, and that people are going to want to buy. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this short video. If you did, let me please remind you to please like this video. Click on the subscribe button if you're new to this channel. I'd love to have you in my community, all right? And please do share this video with others who you feel might get value from this as well. So until the next video, thanks again for watching. Take care, have a great day, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.